join me on my journey through the Dragon Rift. I'm going to be showing off a couple of my favorite decks in Dragon Rift and exactly how to go through one world to the next. We're starting in World 2, I believe, getting into World 3, battling through a dragon, through the faction modes, and almost making it into the, what are we? We went through the third world. We're going into the fourth world, maybe going into the fifth world. I don't even know, fellas. It's an absolute battle and one of the closest games that I've ever played in my life. Stay tuned, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. We're going to be jumping right into a game here that I just played on Dragon Rift. So we're going to be showing off a couple different things today with Dragon Rift. We're going to be going up against the dragon. That's what we're doing right now. It's not live, as you can see. Okay, we're going to be talking about my strategy and why I'm running the deck that I'm running. I think this is world. Does it tell you what world it is? I don't know. You tell me if you can find out. We're going to be able to see it live in the next game that we're going to play, which is not going to be against the dragon, but is going to be against one of the dark, not dark, well, it might be dark, but one of the factions that you can choose to go up against, right? And I made a video recently talking about Dragon Rift and how it's supposed to be a lot more difficult, and I was playing and I was like, it doesn't seem all that difficult. But it really depends on the world that you're in. So I know this is at least World 3, I would say. It might be World 4. And it ramps up very, very quickly. So the reason that I'm playing Cultist is because Cultist has a decent amount of cleanse. It's too bad right here. I was trying really hard to try and find another Cultist to cleanse it. Didn't make it happen. Oh, I'm blurry. Hold on. Stay tuned. Couldn't find the right thing to cleanse, so we got hit with that rank 4, which is definitely problematic. But the reason I do Cultist is because you can kind of just fill your board and be in a pretty good spot moving forward. Okay, because I'm getting hit by Puppeteer. It's not actually Puppeteer, but it is. Like right here, this movement, the dragon attack, it took away a bunch of units, moved me down. Could be the end of the world if, say, we were running Knight Statues and I needed Inquisitors, let's say, on Knight Statues. I don't know why it keeps going blurry. Can you stop that, please? Jeez Louise. But since we're rocking... Bruh, what is this? Hello? Will you relax, camera? Will you relax? Okay. We live? But because we can kind of just fill our board, it's not super difficult for us to get to a few Ts. 1T, 2T, something like that. It's really not that difficult, right? So that's one of the reasons we're running Cultist. It also outputs a good amount of damage. And you have the cleanse ability, which you're not able to cleanse every single thing in Dragon Rift, but in this one, you can cleanse most of them. This one, I believe you can cleanse. You also get Lion. Jeez, man. What is happening with my camera right now? What is happening? You get Lion like every other wave. Every mini flame caster is a Lion can be cleansed by your Cultist. These guys can be cleansed. I don't know about the ones that we're doing right now, even though that was the one that I just said that they can be cleansed. I'm kind of just letting it happen and seeing what I can do from there. And since I have a decent amount of mana, see, they actually just disappeared. They didn't get hit, but here comes the mini flame caster. Okay, we're going to be able to just use our dryads to get rid of those. Let's see, anything else? I'm going to make a dryad, copy it out. Whoo! Pretty fast right there. But I'll tell you right now, it's going to get hairy. It's going to get hairy quick, okay? So I'm trying to make sure that I have... Right now, I've got 3 Cultists in my corners. We've already hit 20 merges, 20 absorbs. So our damage output is pretty solid right now. And when the dragon ability hits, I should be able to cleanse, and that should be able to do a little something, something. But a little spoiler here. Maybe one of the closest games I have ever played. And we're just winning by the skin of our teeth here. And right here, you kind of need those middle 3 cultists, middle 3 tiles to almost always be cultists. So I copied one out, leveled it up with a dryad, got it to a cultist, still fighting off blurry camera. Don't know why. I don't know. The lighting might be weird. I should try and figure out how to do, like, get rid of auto, whatever the heck. It's auto something. Look at it. It's trying to do something. It's just me and you, camera. It's okay. Don't panic. Right here, I don't have the cleanse ability quite yet. I hit a rank 4. That was probably one of our middle cultists at one point that got puppeteered, moved around. So there wasn't a whole lot I could do there. But we're still going. And I don't even know why they honestly show the gust of fire. I guess you do see it at the end. But that's like the very last thing you see. There's not another wave after it. I always feel like there's more to come once we make it there, but there's not. So here comes the dragon attack. It's going to move us again. And there's nothing you can do about the movement. There's nothing to take out. So you're going to get moved either way, which is kind of weird to me. But either way, it's all good. We're getting hit by the dragon there. We could cleanse. Can we cleanse anything? We did. I don't know if it protected maybe 1 unit. We've got a rank 3 right there. We've got another line we got to deal with. We're going to puppeteer there. We're going to try and level up a couple of things. Nope. We've only got 1 T on our board right now. But now we just have to take out this guy. And look at this board. 60 million to take out. You guys can focus on the board rather than me. It's all good. 32 million. It's going to rank us down like every few seconds. Look at this. Boom. I've got rank 2s on my boards. I've got a rank 1 on my board. I'm blurry as blah. 13 million to go through. We've got a rank 1 there that's about to get hit. I hit my J. 2 million, 1 million. And we took it out with like barely 100K. It was like right at the end of our board. Took it out. Could not have been closer. So that was victory. That entered us into the next world. Okay. Oh, so I can actually see. Dude, this is so annoying. Stop doing this, dude. If you guys are longtime viewers of this channel, this happens very, very rarely. So that was floor 3, world 3, right? So we're now into world 4. And you can see we've got a couple of options. So we could perhaps battle against the Kingdom of Light. We could perhaps go up against Dark Domain. Let's pick one. I'm going to just fiddle with the camera for a half a second to see if I can change what the heck is going on. And we're going to jump into the first live game of the morning. All right, I'm not sure which battle is happening right above us, but we've got 4 sandals, actually. I don't know how long these games last necessarily. I guess that one was like 8 minutes, something like that. We did adjust the camera a little bit. It wasn't locked in on my face. It was locked in like right here. So every time I moved over here, it was like refocusing. So I apologize if that was annoying. And if you thought it was funny, all right, great. So I think what we're going to do, the only options we really can do is either Dark Domain or Kingdom of Light here. Okay, so I'm going to do Dark Domain just because it's still like the middle and frontmost option. And we already have our Dark Domain cultist deck ready to go. So let's jump right into it. That's one of the really nice things is we can kind of talk about what our, what mode we're going to jump into and then queue into it without having to wait for, like finding a match or anything like that, which can take a long time. So then I always start the video once I've already found a match. Oh, we've got, oh, I thought it was going to rank us down, but it actually just, it actually just froze them. I mean, I don't really care about that, to be perfectly honest. We're just going to do this. We've got a couple of cultists. We got Tribunal coming up first, which should be fine. And genuinely, I really, really believe that the, yeah, it's so interesting. That like blue and red makes me think of the War Day, like buff 1 unit, nerf, or like add 1 unit, decrease 1 unit to your board, but it's not. It's like a Gorgon. Okay. I don't really care. But yeah, these modes to me seem way easier than the dragon, which is probably like not a surprise to most people. But if you guys are not fully aware of what's going on in the Dragon Rift sphere, then now you know. All right, so let's keep on going. I got a couple of rank 2s here. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go here. Can we get like a rank 1 somewhere? Can we do this? Ooh, I'm just going to do that. Beautiful right there. I think we're going to cleanse. We're not going to cleanse quite yet. We're going to wait for just a half a second to cleanse because we can do that. And with Tribunal, we're just going to have to pay a little bit of attention on when Tribunal actually is going to come, because sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, we can just eat that. That was actually really nice. And we're going to have to cleanse. Maybe not. I mean, we've got J, so it might not matter necessarily whether or not our middle cultist is even attacking. All right, here's Tribunal, I'm guessing. Beautifully timed. So we're just going to have to continuously pay attention to the freezes. Cryogenic Craziness. That's a pretty cool name. I actually like that name a lot. 4 waves until Grandmaster, but what does this do? A blast of ice will periodically freeze some units. Not a big deal, okay? Should be all fine. We're going to try and get through this. We're going to see if we're going to have any other options in the process, but Dragon Rift, other than like most of the abilities being totally foreign to me, I do enjoy Dragon Rift. I do enjoy it. It's just that typically when I'm going up against the dragon, there's just so much going on that I don't even know how to like prepare for it. So that's the only thing. And you know what? To be perfectly honest, that can be a good thing or a bad thing. It can be fun, and it can definitely be frustrating, of course, right? So I just figured I'd show you guys kind of my my process here, how I go about it, what decks I'm using. If we have time, I'll try and show off a Kingdom of Light deck, even though you guys are probably going to assume what it already is. I don't even know exactly what it is, but we can play around with it a bit and figure it out. We've got We're already at 18 absorbs. I might as well just do this and this, actually. That'll get that done. I guess we could have waited to try and cleanse for when Grandmaster comes up. We can try and cleanse for the ice so that we make sure that we take it out. But again, Jay should probably do the trick. But fellas, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video. And if you want to help support the channel, the best possible way to do so is whenever you're making in-game purchases, make sure that you guys are going through My Games and using my code BEACH, okay? B-E-A-C-H, okay? So if you guys are going to, ooh, let's cleanse that. Oh, we got another one. If you're going to be making any in-game purchases anyway, if you go through My Games, you're going to get a 10% discount on the Premium Pass, as well as a 10% bonus on the for crystals as well as gems. So definitely go on over and check it out. There's a link in the description, as well as a link to a video explaining how to do it. Okay, so everything you possibly need is down below, and I really appreciate it. And when you use my code, make sure that you may leave me some sort of a message, whether it's funny, supportive, or whatever. I love when you guys do that, and I read them and I appreciate them, and they're pretty cool. And it enables me, doing this, using my code, enables me to continue making the content that you guys enjoy so much. But here we go, 3 waves to go. Okay, so these are pretty quick, so I think we're gonna be able to get one more at the end here, which should be good. I'm just gonna do this. Honestly, let's just eat a couple more. Puppeteer and Warlock shouldn't be a problem. Even with these cleanses, I'm just not, or these like freezes, I'm really just not worried about it. Leveling up a rank 1's definitely not useful. Maybe I should be a little bit more prepared. We know we can cleanse that guy. I'm not going to be able to eat that guy anytime soon. So we're kind of aware of this. But anytime I can copy a Harlequin in a corner and then scrap it to where I'm getting the benefit of a scrappering as well as an added absorb to my cultist, I feel like that's just the best of everything, right? So we're just going to do that. We're going to do that. I could eat that one if I really wanted to. I might. I still might. Yeah, why not? I'll do that. And then if we get something else, if it's another Dryad, I'll just like rank up one of these guys. If it's a Harlequin, I'll just rank it up and copy it out. And yeah, we got so many options. And I think we're absolutely chilling here. I mean, that doesn't really help us. So I'm just going to do that and that. We can do this again. Little rank 6 in the middle. This is why I love Summoner. I feel like I don't totally take advantage of Summoner, in which I am using the left side talent of Summoner. Very, very seldom is it super useful, but I do like having it on there. So 1 wave to go. None of the units that are frozen are super important. Can I eat a frozen unit? No, I can't. And they're already gone anyway. So here's Puppeteer. Let's take out Puppeteer. We got 1 more to cleanse. And that's a GG, my friends. There is a victory. Our first sandal that we used, about 500 million damage dealt. And let's see where we're at. Okay, a couple of 300 cores. We've got another dark right there. We'll collect a few things just to show off what we got here. Monkey King. One of these days I'm gonna have. Ooh, this is where we get essence. We do actually need to build some more essence. So I know it's not the only place you get it, but like pretty important to get it actually. We might be able to get to that guy. I don't really know. But I don't know what he's fighting. We've got another dark here that's an option. Probably our best bet. Should we just do another one? I'm going to wait just like a few moments to see what is going to be available after this guy's battle to get us closer to that dragon. That dragon looks freaking formidable, man. And we're going to jump into the final game of the video right now. All right, we're still waiting to see what is going to be available, but I realize that we have over 1,000 magic dust, so why the heck not just unlock something, receive a new legendary while we're at it. Meteor, 3 out of 2. Hey, you know what? I mean, I feel like there's always a pretty big jump between level 9 and level 11. Not saying that we can get it to level 11 yet, but we could get it to level 10 and halfway to level 11, so I think that's pretty cool. We'll just collect a couple of things here. I was looking at the essence. The only places you can get essence, other than because we just got some in the Dragon Rift. The only other places is I had this question earlier. Is the season pass? So you can get some right here, and then it also says the season, whatever the heck it's called, seasonal store. So I'm wondering if they pop up in either this display or you get them out of something over here. I don't really know, but let's just check out what else we got. The only option we really have is the Cultist once again. So let's jump into one final game here of Cultist. It should be more or less the same, but you guys know, and that doesn't mean that it's easy, right? Definitely doesn't mean that it's easy. It's going to be a challenge. We've got to have a little bit of preparation here. We got to have a little bit of luck. All of which is important. We're just going to go that way. Yikes. So far, a pretty bad start. We're going to go there. Okay, now we can at least do this and this and that. We'll go up here. We've got a cultist over there. We got this. We got this. Might as well. I could either do dryads. I'll do dryads. Why not? I'll go down here, 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 here. We've got a rank 4. We've got another rank 1 there. I'm going to go this way. Oh, my goodness. And a terrible board very quickly turns into a very, very nice board. I love when that happens, right? So now we can get going a little bit. We do have a bunch of Harlequined cultists. So I just want to try and get a couple of... Let's do a couple of cleanses out before we really get going, just because I don't want to have a ton of things that would take precedent over cleanses when I'm doing different things. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna go there. We do have another rank 3. Oh, that's a rank 2. Oh, we'll just do this and this. We'll go here. That is absolutely gorgeous. And let's keep on going. Fellas, let me know in the comments, what are your go-to Dragon Rift decks? I mean, realistically, I only got the 2. And honestly, it's kind of tough because you want to have more than 2 like fantastic decks, different types of decks. different cards, different play styles, right? You want to have all these things. However, to make more than 2 decks really good, maybe in most cases more than 1 deck really good, you need so much. Okay. You need the right enchantments, the right equipment. You need, cores for the right factions, for the right talents, right? There's just so much extra that's going on. I guess we're just going to do this. To where it's like I could get Blade Dancer up to, like, I have a lot of Blade Dancer cards. I could get my Blade Dancer to a level, maybe a level 11, maybe a level 13. I honestly don't really know. But in doing so, I'm never going to have Forest Alliance equipment that's going to combine well with my Blade Dancer. So it's kind of like, I can do that, but realistically, what's the point? Okay, let's just keep, I'll do this and this. Oh my goodness. Do another one. We'll do another one. I think that's going to level another person up. We got a rank 6 on a square right there. This is absolutely why I love playing Cultist with Scrapper. This interaction right there is just so stinking good. And then if you do have to absorb in the corners, you're still building your Cultist absorbs, but at the same time, you're also getting mana. And right there, the fact that we got a rank 3 Scrapper typically stinks. Why would anyone want a rank 3 Scrapper? Except for the fact that we've got a rank 3 Cultist to where I can Scrapper it, get that bonus, get the building towards your Cultist absorbs, right? And there's, if you absorb a rank 3 Cultist, you're not getting anything extra, right? You don't get anything for having a higher ranking unit get absorbed. So, I mean, I think that's infinitely better. I guess we're going here. We'll go here as well. A little rank 3 right there is fine. I do actually see that a couple of these are Harlequin. It might just be that guy. But yeah, I absolutely love this deck. I changed on the ladder. I haven't changed it here because it doesn't seem to really matter all that much. I changed on the ladder the summoner talent to be the right side rather than the left side. Instead of multiple summonings, when you merge an orb getting 3 units, you get 2 units that are both a rank higher, which I think is worthwhile. It can get a little bit interesting with that in place, just because you can get stuck a little bit easier. But I think it's still worthwhile. Okay, we got 4 waves to go. Absolutely no problem here. We're making our way. I like that you guys can actually see the journey that we're going on here from one world to the next one. Got to fight through all the stages, all the nonsense, and then eventually make our way to the next dragon and the next floor, and you can kind of see the rewards that we're getting as we go. I really like that. So that doesn't help us at all. Can I change anything? No. Okay. A little rank 5 in the quarter. Love it. Nope. But 3 waves is all. We're going to be able to cleanse. We're 1 away from getting a 3rd T. And once you get a 3rd T, I think it's all over. Might just do that. 1 more Scrapper, and it's a bonus. I'm glad I ranked that guy up. It goes from a 1 to a 2 to a 3. Love it. Scrapper a couple more. I don't think we've got anything that we're going to need to cleanse, so this is pretty much all she wrote, right? There's nothing that can happen. Unstoppable monsters means that they're a little bit faster overall. We're rocking Dark Domain, so we got an increase of 20%. Our damage is cooking, partner. It's cooking. That guy would have been a rank 8. Give me that. Oh, rank 8? Don't mind if I do. Cruising through Bannerlords. We're at a rank 2. We got another rank 2 Dryad. I mean, this deck just works so cohesively. I know you've seen it in the past, but it really is just one of my all-time favorite decks right now. And it's working on Ladder. It's working on Dragon Rift. It works on Kingdom of 7 or Challenge of 7 or whatever the heck the thing is called. We're hitting our Warlock bright and early, and that's going to be a GG. I'll just show you guys exactly where we ended up here. We got 3 good battles, and we're right at the forefront, so I can actually do that again. I'm not going to do it on video, but we're super, super close to that next dragon. Pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey that we're going on in terms of the Dragon Rift. If you guys did, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out my games. I will love you forever, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.